So thanks, Joe, for joining us today and being part of the interview. So to begin, tell us, what's your role at MontaVista?
Well, I'm the manager of the developer tools team, and I also have a hand in a lot of other projects around the company, including MontaVista Linux 6.
And what's your role in the development of MontaVista Linux 6?
For MontaVista Linux 6, I'm helping to choose the open source technology we use and determining how to integrate it with our product and guiding the team as well. We're using an agile process called Scrum, and I'm the Scrum leader, Scrum master.
So that sounds like a good lead-in. MVL6 is a new approach. How does MVL6 differ from other embedded Linux distributions out there today?
Well, previous MontaVista editions, what we call the edition products, were very consistent in what they provided across all the different targets. It was essentially a common distribution for all of these different targets. What we're looking to do with MVL6 is to have a much more flexible model so that we can have market-specific distributions that are tuned for the targets of each particular board. So it gives us a great deal of flexibility in what we provide for each board. We can have a wide range of capabilities, and we can also do for customers that need it or for markets where it makes sense, like carrier grade, we can still do these common sets of features across a large number of boards as well. But it gives us a bit more freedom to deliver very focused deliveries around specific needs for a particular market. One other important factor is that it is a source-driven product. Our previous products, we provided source, and many of our customers would rebuild, but others were just organized around taking binary RPMs as they were and using them without ever changing anything. You can still do that with MontaVista Linux 6. We do provide pre-built binaries, but we make it a lot easier to build the whole environment yourself, and in fact to configure individual packages or the whole system by changing various options, so that you can really have a very customized, fine-tuned distribution for your particular product.
And if I understand correctly, you can create multiple builds for the same target?
That's right, yes. You can configure the build from a single file and really set a large number of options from there. You can configure compiler options and configure options either on a per package basis or for the whole system. You can choose the file system types you create and the target packaging format you want to use. And of course you can choose which target packages you want in the build. Of course you can add in your own source trees. You can either just change the kernel configuration that we provide, or you can actually have your own kernel tree. You can also take individual of the target packages and customize them yourselves, actually change the source code. Basically you can customize just as much or as little as you want with the system we provide.
What are some of the key problems MVL6 solves for developers? If I'm a developer, why should I take a look at MVL6?
Well, it provides you a complete starting point for your target hardware, something that is very targeted for the markets where that hardware is used in terms of the software that is provided. And it also gives you a complete build system so that you can take total control of the software and build it yourself. It gives you, as I said, a good starting point, but you can customize it in very many ways and build what is really a custom product for your own purposes, as opposed to some kind of pre-canned distribution that sets all the rules for you.
But what if I've already started development?
Well, we provide a lot of ways to pull open source packages into the build and customer packages as well. So you can certainly take kernel work that you've done or application work that you've done and include it into an integration platform build so that you can integrate that with the software that we provide. So there's a broad range of things that you can use from the community, from the MontaVista code, or from your own code to create as custom a system as you like.
So you mentioned earlier, one of the key new pieces of technology is the integration platform. Tell us more about the role of the integration platform and its architecture.
The integration platform is a full build environment that we provide. It's based on an open source tool called BitBake, which we have adapted into our product, but we're working very closely with the community to contribute back some of the improvements we've made as well. The BitBake tool is normally used with a community project called Open Embedded, which is an open source embedded Linux distribution. It's designed with the ideas of being very customizable, of people being able to create their own custom distributions of Linux. And we thought that fit in very well with the kind of environment that MontaVista customers work in, where they're not really looking for a distribution that makes all the rules for them. They're looking to create their own distribution for their own product. And so we've started with this open source technology and enhanced it in a number of ways. But we remain working closely with the community, so the customers have the option of bringing in software that was developed by the Open Embedded community and adding it to their projects within MontaVista Linux.